So let's talk about how we can be intentional in 2026. I'm talking about in your business, in your career, in your profession as an individual. Yeah, let's talk about it. Hi there, welcome to this channel. So today I just wanted us to talk about how some ways that we can be intentional this year 2026. I'm not here to give you an ABCD of something that is all figured out on what you should do, what you shouldn't do in this year. I'm just here to share just a few things that I think can make us or let us be more intentional in this year 2026. So let's get right into it. One of the things that I've come into 2026 with is the fact that I want to personally be intentional about reading. So prior to 2025, I normally read certain amounts of books. Maybe not all areas of life, but at least some basic areas of my life, I tend to read one or two books. But closing 2025, I realized that I haven't read like I used to. So entering into 2026, I told myself that I will go back to my culture, because it's my culture, like something I do personally, and it will be something that I want to revive, to begin to do that again, because I want to be intentional in that part. So that's me reading. And then another thing I want to be intentional with, which I think for the better part of 2025 is my writing. So I normally write to women in waiting, and in my writing it's more like an encouragement, what I'm sensing in my spirit. And I did that for a good part of 2025, and it's something I need to continue, because what writing does to me is it allows me to just pour out my heart. I don't just only write to them, I also write to Abba, because I write to God, right? I just express myself in that moment, and I feel like he loves reading my writings as well to him. Another thing that I want to do, or I want to be more intentional with this year, is really enjoying, which I do, trust me, my own company. What that means is spending more time with me, spending more time with everything that I stand for. Does that make sense? So in terms of what makes me happy, how I can love myself better, how I can be a better version of myself, because the last couple of years, it kind of like have made me doubt a few things, and thank God, I'm coming out, and I'm coming out really strong. So this year is something that I want to keep doing as well. So yeah, loving myself and prioritizing my mental health, it's really very important. So please feel free to put in the comment section what you think you want to be intentional about this year. Another thing that was striking for me coming into 2026 is the fact that I want to be intentional in building a community. Like the saying goes, a tree cannot make a forest, right? So you need a community to strive, to thrive. So it's something that I want to be intentional about this year. And in building community, you don't just build with just anybody. You have to build with intentionality. You have to build with discernment, because like I said, it's not everybody that will go on the same journey as you. So you have to be discerning enough to know who is being made to go on a particular journey with you. So this year, be intentional about that. If one of the goals that you have this year is to build community, so I would say build your discernment, and focus on building the community, and just discerning who is going on that journey with you, or who needs to come on board to journey with you. Okay, maybe the last thing that I need to talk about is actually it's meant to be the first. Okay, it's meant to be the first. So this year I am really prioritizing presence over activity. I am prioritizing fellowship over events. I am prioritizing my relationship with God. My mantra this year is I am only crying to God. It's either God or God or God again. So my dear, you have to choose God. You have to choose God, and you have to choose God and God again. Okay, so it's interesting because the last couple of years have really drawn me to knowing God again, fellowshipping with Him, just listening through to what He's saying to me through the Word. So it's prioritizing studying the Word of God. I was reading something, or I heard someone say something, that we always look for God to give us a word when He's giving you 66 books of the Bible. So I'm thinking, if you're a Christian and you're looking for a word, you already have 66 books. Get into the books. So this year is me prioritizing my relationship with God, prioritizing that He is for me and not against me, prioritizing that I would need to hear Him every step, every decision that I need to take, every step that I need to take in this year 2026, every decision I need to make. I need to inquire of the Lord this year 2026 as well. I think I'm more than ever before. I think I'm really pumped and gingered to really seek the face of God, because I think it's really paramount and it's really essential for us to do that. So this is a little thing that I've come into 2026 with. If it's something that you want to share, what are some of those things that you want to be intentional about in 2026, please feel free to drop it in the comment section, and then we can interact. So yeah, until I come your way again, my name is Victory, and welcome to this channel. Click the like and subscribe button and the bell as well to get notified the few times that I put my videos out, and I would love to hear from you, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye.